This pie is taken from The Vegan Pie in the Sky by Chandra Moskowitz and Terry Hope Romero. So I first used the Puffy Pie Dough recipe on page 41. And then I also used the Voluptuous Pumpkin Pie recipe from page 155. So this is one of my favorite books. I've only made just a couple of pies from them. See, there's the page number, in case you have it or plan to get it. So there's the flour, and the wet ingredients is the almond yogurt, the vegan margarine, and soy milk. The flour and sugar are displayed in the canisters there. Some baking powder and some sea salt was added to it also. So this is part of the margarine and the soy yogurts and the milk, all mixed together in a little modest bowl there. I tried to be as thorough as possible in mixing it. And then I added the dry ingredients of the flour, sugar, and salt, and baking powder. And then I mixed it up with the rubber spatula to make sure that it is also thorough. Then throwing away that and using my bare hand to mix it up and make sure that it is nice and smooth looking. I divided them into two balls, had them in the same bowl, and then covered and refrigerated for, well, until I had the filling ready. So there's a pumpkin pie puree, the maple syrup, and instead of milk I used coconut milk. I didn't have canola oil, so I used olive oil that was there. Some what's left of the cinnamon, some ground ginger, and then the nutmeg that we keep in the Veganese jar. Some ground cloves that was just bought the other day, and then sel de mer, sea salt. That was also what was used, just a little bit of that. And our jar of cornstarch, and then some agar powder. And as the oven was preheated to 350, I just mixed it all together, and then I poured it into the already rolled out and fashioned pie dough, the pie crust rather. And then I baked it at 350. I could have baked it for a whole hour, but I think I underbaked it. But it still turned out good. And this recipe and pie is dedicated to Shannon Mueller, good friend of mine, who wanted me to record this for her. There you go, Shannon.